Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I had a few people that asked me over the weekend, would I do some crafts using some of the paper on the paper that we had for sale, a lot of that blue fern. So I've been thinking today as to what different things I can make, because I've done lots of different crafts with this paper, but not with blue fern paper, but not particularly this paper. So, trying to think of something a little bit different that we could do and use. Something that would be very useful for Christmas, maybe. Now, I'm cutting off these little bottom strips. Those little branding strips, because we don't need those. And you can keep the backs of these and reuse them if you want to. I usually put them over in my stash. I have a little folder that I stick them down in, and then I use them when it comes time that I need something that's that small. I really like this paper. So, and it's not necessarily Christmas, but it could be used for Christmas. So I'm trying to think, thinking what we could do with this paper. There's so many different things. And this is going to be a fly by the seat of our pants video, because I don't know what I'm making. I'm just going to think about it for a second. Now, this paper is very, very thick. So, you don't have to add anything to the back to make something really pretty with this. You can use this on its own because it's really thick. Okay. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to fold that up about, let's see, about right there maybe. And you can use your score tool if you want to, your scoreboard. I didn't, I just folded it that way. I'm going to crease very gently on this side, and then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to fold it the other way. That way, hopefully, my paper won't do any cracking there. If it does, then, we can put some lace over it or something. Okay, I got just a little bit of cracking. You can see this paper is so thick that there's going to be times when you get a little cracking. But if you do, just put a little piece of lace or something over that. Now, if I had used my scoreboard and scored this, I probably wouldn't have got any cracking. But, silly me, I just, scored it like that, and I got a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. But I think when I score it down this way, I am going to use my scoreboard like a good girl. Let's see. Now, I'm going to score it right down the center at 6. I'll tell you how far I folded that up in just a second. 6. And I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to score it 6 on the other side. And I'm just doing 2 or 3 scores across that, just to break down those fibers. Okay, I'm going to score one more time this way. Now let's see what that looks like. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, I didn't have any cracking with that. So that's the difference in just folding it on your own without using a scoreboard and folding it using a scoreboard. You've got to break down those fibers. See how smooth that is? So use your scoreboard. Don't do like me. Don't do like I did. Do like I say do. Don't do like I do. Okay. Alright, we're going to do that, I think. Let's see. Now, if we do that like that, then if we put our pocket down here, that's going to be upside down. So I'm going to need to cut this piece off, and that's not a problem. That'll be good anyway, then I won't have that cracked place there. I'm going to cut this off. And I know you're saying, what in the world is she making? Well, hang in there. Maybe we'll figure it out in a minute. If not, then... Alright, I'm going to trim just a tiny bit more off, because I have that little bit of a bubble there where I did some folding. So I'm just going to trim that off, just so that'll look nice and smooth. And I didn't get a video up yesterday. I told you guys that I probably would, but I was playing catch up from having to be gone part of the day Friday and Saturday to our grandson's wedding, so I just didn't get one up. I just didn't do it. Sometimes you just can't manage it. Okay, that's going to be better. Then our pocket will be right side up and the outside will be right side up. Now you say, what in the world are you going to make? Well, I don't know yet, but we're thinking about it. All right, I think what we're going to make out of this is a little, maybe a little folio that, or what will we call it? A desk folio, maybe? We can put envelopes in this side and some little letterhead in this side, and then have a little pocket here for stamps and things, and then we could give these out as Christmas gifts. I know my daughter loves to write letters and things, even with all of the technology today. She still likes personal handwritten letters, and I know a lot of older people do too, like me. But, you know, some people still do the hand touch and do letter writing and things like that. So this would just be a good, maybe we'll call it a desk folio, something to that effect. And then we'll decorate the front up real pretty, and we can give these out as some Christmas gifts. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to fold this up. And I think what we're going to have to do is trim this off just a tiny bit right there. What do they call these little desk... not desk folios. What do they call them? Stationery. A little stationery folio. Let's call it that. Stationery folio. And this would be good to give to anybody. Your co-workers. You could put, you know, even put in the pocket. You could slide a little gift card in there. We may even give one of these to our postal carrier. She brings, you know, our mail up, and she's really, really sweet. And this would be good to put some different things in here where she could even jot notes on the little paper pad. We'll make a little paper pad for this side. So let's do that. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to round the corners here and here. And I really think I do. I think that'll look good. So let's do that. This is just another idea. I mean, you know, this is just an idea that we're going to do. You can do this idea if you want to, or you can do something a little bit different. Whew, that paper is tough. Oh yeah, that looks much better with it like that. Okay. Now I do think that I want to stitch around mine. I just like that stitch look, I think. I'm not sure. Do I want to stitch around it? That to be think. Alright, on this one we're not. On this one we're not going to stitch. Just because there's a lot of you out there who don't stitch or don't have a sewing machine to stitch. So we're just going to do this one without the stitching. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to glue this little pocket down right here. Now you'll notice when you trim your pocket off that your pocket seems like it's not the right size anymore. You know, you might have a little bit here and here. That's the way it needs to be, because if you don't trim that off, and you're going to have that pocket sticking out. So just trim it off, and then I fold it up like this. Open that up, and then I put my glue right down through there to glue that center part down first. Now if you're stitching, you could stitch this down. Then we're going to press that down really well. That's going to bear a little center fold. Just like that. Come on, slide down a little bit. Slide down. I'm going to go ahead and open it this way and put a little bit more glue right there. Just want to make sure that the bottom is even across there. Okay, now what we want to do is run a little bit of glue down through here, right at the bottom. And then before I put glue up through here, I'm just going to put my glue on here. because, like I said, this is not going to come all the way to that edge. So we're going to do it just like that. Okay, then I like to fold it up and then press that down. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to do this one the same way. Going to put a little bit of glue right here. And down through here. And then we're going to fold this over and press it down just like we did that other one. Just like that. Now, if your little centerpiece comes up a little bit, don't worry about it. Just stick it right back down. Mine usually comes up on that first try there, but that's okay. If you stitch it, it's going to stay in place. But it doesn't even have to stay down. But I just like to... Oh, this nose out there. Okay, I'm going to press that down well. Now, we've got that. Alright, now we're going to put a little pocket here and a little pocket here, and I think I'm going to make those out of vellum. I do believe. Let me find my vellum. Okay. I think I'll make that pocket about... Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this piece in half, and we're going to make that pocket like that. And I'm going to tell you the sizes of these in just a minute. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, this one is, let's see, 5 1/2, and it is 2 inches. So it's 2 by 5 1/2. And then this one, we're going to cut it the same. We probably didn't cut it exactly in the middle, but we're going to make sure that this one's the same size. So 2 by 5 1/2. And then this pocket, it is 3 1/2, and it just goes all the way across. So we cut it 3 1/2 tall, and it's by 12. And then that just left the rest of the paper that you use for the little folio part. So we're going to glue this down right there, and I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. Well, let's see. I'm going to put... No, I'm not going to put a pull in the top of it. I'm going to leave it as is. You could put pulls in these if you wanted, but I'm just going to leave mine. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit from the bottom. And then if you press your art glitter glue down into the paper, you won't have a line of art glitter glue there. And I don't have a towel out here with me today, so I'm getting sticky fingers. Okay, we're going to put this one down. And these are going to be some quick and easy little gifts that you can make up. Put this one down about the same. Try to get it close anyway. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 little pockets there. That's cute. I like that. Then I was trying to think if I want to put anything up here. I don't think I do, because I think I'm just going to put my paper pad in here and little envelopes in there. I may slide a little pin either on the outside or inside. So let's do a little decorating on the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink around this one, because I don't like that white core, as you guys know. And I just think the ink kind of finishes it off. So let's do that. Now we need to make something for the front. So let's see, what do we want to do for the front of this? I think I want to make a cluster. I love this lace background, so I want part of that to show. So I think I'm just going to make a little cluster and put on here. And let's see what we might use. Let's tear this and ink around it. I like that look. Well, I guess I could tear it with my tear ruler. Let's see if it'll tear this. I'm sure it will, but if I can hold it, it will. The ruler will do its job. It's just if I do my job. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let's try this one. I'm gonna hold it down nice and tight because this vellum, you know, is slick and it likes to slide. So just hold it really tight right across the top of where you're tearing. There we go. Nice. I like that. Now, we do have a few more of those tear rulers. They come in a 3-pack. We have a few more of those, and then we have a few more on the way. Well, really, it's a 4-pack because you do get a water brush, too. I don't think I even tore that bottom, did I? Did I tear it? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's try that. We got to have all the sides torn. This is a very thick vellum. This is more of a, I don't know what you would call it, but it's a thick vellum that I got. It's harder to tear anyway than the regular thin vellum that I usually have. Okay. So we'll put that there. And then something on top of it. What shall we put? Let me think. Let's find something really neat in here. That's really pretty. And it's not even the same paper collection, but look at the flowers. They match so pretty. I like that there. Then what else? And that came from just some die cuts from the Passage. That was the name of that collection. Then let's see what else we might need. Let's see what this notes in here looks like. This is the die cuts from the paper collection, Jane's Memoirs. And we are so completely out of it. It didn't last that long. Let's see. I may not even have that one anymore. Ooh, that's pretty too. But I like that better. Nope, I don't think I have the notes. But maybe I do, right there. Let's see. What do you think? Does that look off? Am I getting a little bit too many mixed? I think I would need to trim that white off around that. The colors of the flowers are okay. The blue and the blues. I think I just need to trim that white off around it. So that would work. And then, if you had, you know, the initial of your friend that was going to give it to, you could put initial on here. This has got a few in there. Let's see if it's got... let's see, there's an R. To put that R down there. I wonder if it has any others. I would like to put a T on there because I know who I want to give this to, but not sure if it has a T in here. You could always, there is a T, look at that. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do is trim out around these. And you know how I am at trimming around circles. It doesn't work too good for me. And I don't think any of my circle punches would work on this. So we're just going to do the best that we can. It's amazing that I can trim just about anything else. I can fussy cut, but when it comes to circles, there's just something in me that does not want to go around and around and around. Okay, that looks good enough. We're just going to do that. And then I'm just going to fussy cut around this and cut that white off. But now keep in mind that you can put anything on the front of these. You do not have to have this. I just drug this out because I think it's pretty. Alright, we're just going to ink around these pieces. And ink around our T here. Now, I do think I might want to put a little piece of book page in behind that. Ooh, I like that too. Let's see. I might put a little piece of book page in behind that. See how it will look first before we do it. Yep, I think so. Okay, let me grab a piece of book page. And how long do we need it? About right there. Okay, we're going to put this on here. And put some ink on it. And I'm just going to kind of lay them out like I think I might want them first before I do any gluing. Okay, let's see. Just going to pull out a few things and look. I'm not sure I'm going to use them, but just want to look. Okay, alright. I think I know what I'm going to do. Bring that down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pull these up and then we're going to glue. Now, I'm going to glue just the sides across the bottom of this because I'm going to make that a little tuck spot. So all we're going to do is put glue right here, across here, and up this side. I'm going to put that down about right there. Maybe that looks good. Then we'll put this book page down. And I think I'm going to tear this a little bit. It looks a little bit too perfect for me right now. I just want to tear some edges off maybe. I don't want that. It's a little bit too squared up the way I tore it. That's better. Yeah, that's better. We'll put that down right there. I don't like it when it looks so planned. So, put that there. And then this, I think I'm going to put right there. But I want to put this down first across here because I want to glue this like right in there maybe. Yeah, I'm going to put this one down first. I'm trying to decide here. I told you this is a fly by the seat of my pants. Sometimes you just don't have a plan. And I had quite a few people the other day when I don't remember what even I did, but I did something and I said, oh, I'm going to make sure that this little bird is on the front of this. And then I changed my mind midstream and I ended up covering the bird up. And I had so many people that, I can't believe you covered the bird up. You said you wanted to keep the bird and then you covered it up. Why did you cover the bird? I don't plan my projects. I might have an idea in my head about what I want to make, what I want it to look like maybe, similar. But I don't plan them ahead of time. I don't pre-cut things and I don't make things ahead of time to see if that looks good. I just make them when you see me making them, that's the first time I've made them. So, you know, sometimes I change my mind in midstream. It's like I see something that I liked a little bit better, or I think it might look a little bit better with this or that. So that's just what I do. I don't mean to disappoint anybody, but that's just the way I fly. I think I want to put something in here that just looks like too much book page right there, but I don't know what. Let's see if we have anything that might go. Just a little something. It doesn't have to be much of anything. No, I don't want any more of those on there. Let's see if we have anything in here. These are already trimmed out. I like the die cuts that are already trimmed out. Now, some of these are and some of them aren't. But I like the ones that are already trimmed out because I don't like that white around them. But you can't have everything. Come out. Okay. Sorry about the crinkling. I know some of you guys do not like that. And I understand. Let's see. Don't want anything much. Oh, that's cute. Ticket to Ride. That's cute. Let's see. That would look okay. Ticket to Ride. Alright, I'm going to hold it up and look at it, because I have to kind of look at it my way. Yeah, I think I like that. And that T brought down to where it looks like it's on top of it. So we're going to do that. I'm sure you'd have to have a ticket to ride in that air balloon. Whoops. I used to be one of those crafters that if I was going to make something for a video, I tried to make one ahead of time to see if it actually worked before I did the video on it. But I found out that took way too much time. So now, sometimes I go ahead and make one ahead of time. If I'm already, like those bookmarks the other day. I made some of those ahead of time because I knew I needed quite a few. So I just went ahead and made those. But I don't always do that. That's not something that I do every time. Alright, I feel like you need lace somewhere. Am I looking? Let's see if this would look okay. This is all I have of this little piece. If we folded that around, would that look okay? Oh yeah, I like that. So let's do that. Let's put this piece on. And I'm just going to fold it around the edge. And my crafting, I want to go ahead and tell you guys this. My videos for the next couple of weeks, may even be till New Year's, might be a little sketchy. Just simply because we're very, very busy, which I'm thankful for. Thankful for you guys purchasing from our store. That really helps us out a lot. And we have so many people in our family and our friends right now that is very, very sick. And so we're taking some time with them. I mean, we're not going to their house or anything, no. But we're maybe cooking for them or, different things to try to help take care of them. And it's just turning out to be a very busy year with so much sickness going on. I just can't believe how so many people are so sick. We've got a really sweet lady in our church that's very, very sick. She's got to go Thursday to find out exactly what type of mass she has in her neck. So y'all be praying for her if you will. I appreciate it if you would. And so she goes Thursday for that. So that's going to be You know, we've been trying to take them food, and because it's just her and her husband, and you know, men don't like to do a lot of that cooking and cleaning stuff. I mean, he does, but he's very sweet about it. But we've been trying to cook and take food to them, and so it's. Then Shelly, Melina's friend, she is, you know, she's going through chemo right now, so we're trying to help take care of her and praying for her and keeping the kids while Melina goes over there and watches after her and all of that. So it's just, you know, it's a rough season right this minute, and I just want to let you guys know if I'm off. Oh, and then Brandon's mom. I almost forgot. Brandon's mother just went in the hospital today. She has a place at the base of her brainstem that they've got to do a biopsy on today and let them know what that is. So she is in the hospital right now. So it's all around, and it's very scary, and just very, for the people who are going through it, I've just been praying for them. That's all you can do basically right now, isn't it? It's just pray. Pray that God takes care of them and heals their body. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if we're off, if we don't do a video every day, and some days you know, my mind is just not in it. I have so many things on my mind that my mind's just not there. So just forgive me if I don't put one up every day. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do to the front. I love that. Love all of that. That's going to be the initial of the person that I'm giving it to. And then on the inside, I'm going to make a little notepad for this side. Let's put some envelopes here. And then I may purchase a book of stamps and put here, and then something else on this side. I'm not sure. I may put a gift card there. So let me grab some pages, and we'll make a little notepad for this. Now, I'm going to use some of this paper. This is our dot paper, and I will link it below. We don't sell it. We can't get it to sell right now. We're hoping that by the new year we can. There's a lot of different things that they're promising that they're going to supply us with, but right now we're not able to get it. But this is, I love this paper. It's good for watercolor. It's good to write on. It's good to draw on. It's good. Good paper, and it has little dots in it, if you can see it. I just call it my dot paper. It's Rodea, I think, dot paper, and I'll make lots of little notebooks out of this for my grandkids, especially. They love my handmade notebooks. Now I'm just cutting this down to the size, and I will keep all those and make more notebooks out of those. Now I'll show you the way I make notebooks. It's very simple, very easy, and it's quick using the art glitter glue. I make sure that the tops are even, and I just clip them together. Then I just take my art glitter glue and I run it down through there. Now, I'm sure it will work with other glues. I've not used the other ones, so you probably need to try it out on a little piece of paper first. But I know it works well with art glitter glue, and it dries so fast that you don't have to wait very long. Now, I like to go on each side and just make sure I don't have any of that extra sticky down there. Let me see if I got a towel. I do, right there. Okay. Now, I go ahead and put a second one on there. And usually I wait a little while in between applications, but on this one, I'm going to put it on there. Oh, my nose is itching. Alright. There we go. Now, that will dry in just seconds. It'll dry before you know it. And then we're ready to go further. Now, I think I'm going to find something to make a topper with. Let's see. I think I've just used this. This is not from the same paper collection either, but I think it'll go well with that. And I may even use this side because that's got some of that teal in it. So let's just use a piece of this side. It has got really cold here. Ooh, it's cold. For us, it's cold. Let's see. I think I'm going to make it like 1.5 inches. I think that will be plenty wide enough. And then I want that right there on there, so I'll just mark it where I'm going to cut that off. Right there. Okay, now this is not completely dry, so I'm not going to pull on it any, but I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to put on there. And I just cut this at 1.5 inches. Sorry about that banging. And then I'm going to score it at 3/4. And again, I'm going to score on both sides. This is the blue fern paper as well. Okay, my pretty part is actually going to go on the back. Like that. If I put it that way, it's going to be upside down. That's okay. It doesn't bother me. Not a biggie. I'm still going to put it down because this side's pretty too, so that's going to work. Now, I'm just going to put glue right here. All on this. And then we're just going to lay that notebook right up in there. Right up to that score line, not over it, just up to it. And then we'll press that over. Okay. And now we're going to put glue right here. And you're going to press that one over. Okay, and then I've got just a little hangover here that I'm going to trim off. First off, I'm going to get that excess glue out of there. Just going to trim off that tiny little bit right there. Okay, there we go. We've got a nice little notebook right there. And we could put a little word or something up here if we wanted to. Let's see what we've got in here. We could put let's just put blessed. I know I put this on a lot of different things, but to me that works. That's just, and that's the way we are, aren't we? We're blessed. If we're still able to get out of bed in the morning and put our shoes on and do our work, and we're blessed. All right, I think I'm just going to put it straight down. I'm not going to put anything behind it. Like that. Okay. Now, if you want to put a piece of chipboard behind this so it'll be firm when they pull it out, you can do that. I don't think I'm going to on this one, but you can definitely do that. That would be fine. I think on this one I'm just going to leave it as is. Ooh, I almost didn't cut it short enough, did I? There we go. But that would be good if you know that they're going to be pulling it out and, you know, writing on it and then putting it back in. That would be good if you put a little piece of chipboard behind it for a backing. So there is that. You could also do a little stamping on the bottom of it. Just put a stamp here and there. That would be cute. Alright, I'm going to see if I've got anything in here that I might want to put down here. And if not, then I'll use one of these maybe. See if I have anything that works across there. Got these all spread out on my desk. Alright, let's just look through here. These are just some stamped words and things that I have stamped out early with using some of my stamps and just my scraps. And I keep them in this little container here because I absolutely love pulling them out and using them. There's a little butterfly. It's a little bit dark. I stamp them on book pages. Just anything that I can find. You know, that would be cute on the side that we're going to put stamps in, but I'd like to have one that's not on that color paper. What about one like this? Maybe. Let's see. Put something like that. No, that one on that side. Sorry, I'm just digging through here. Just give me a minute. Any scrap that I have on my desk that's really small, I just grab it and I stamp on it. So, just looking. Okay, let's use that one there, maybe. I don't want one that's too dark. Oh, maybe this one. Look at that. U.S. postage paid. Let's just put that one on there. Alright. What we're going to do is just ink around this. And I'm not going to worry about trying to tear it. I'm just going to ink around it. And we'll put that down. Right there, but it does look a little bit naked, doesn't it? We might put a little piece of book page behind it. A little bit naked. What about that? And then we could put that all aboard there, and then that there, like that. And then let's see what we want to do over here. I think I'm just going to cut this. One side's torn and one side's not. This was a scrap again. So I'm just going to cut it off a little bit. Then we want to put this down. And again, I think I'm just going to use a piece of book page behind it. Like that. Okay, I think on this side I'll just put this rose instead of putting something like that on that side. This is just from the Tim Holtz flower ephemera or floral ephemera. I think one of you guys sent these to me as well, because I don't remember buying these. And I'm just going to put it on top of the vellum. I know you can hardly see where the vellum is, but I'm just going to put it on top of the vellum like that. And then you could put little cards down in here, a little gift card. Let's see if we got something here. We got I don't know what this is, Chick-fil-A gift card. See, the gift card would fit right down in there, or you could just put it this way if you wanted to. And then let's glue this side down. I'm going to ink up that. Of course, this is not a real, I mean, that was a real gift card at one time, but it's already been used up. And I just use it to put my glue pages and things down. So I'll have to remember to put a gift card in here. Okay, we'll put that down there. And then this one down like that maybe. And then this little one, let's ink on it just a little bit. And I'm just going to pull it all the way up there to the top of that vellum and then press it down like that. There we go. So there's two little clusters on the inside. Now let's get some envelopes to put right there. Now these are some butterflies that someone sent me. They're really big. I think they're beautiful. And no, I'm sorry, I do not remember who sent them to me. You know that I can't remember. 2 inches past the end of my nose, I can't remember. Just trying to find one that maybe went with that collection. Most of them are gold. I thought I had a white one, other than that one that we saw there. Because it just wouldn't be me if I gave this without a butterfly or something on it. I don't know, that won't look right. Let's see. Nope. That's pretty, but it would come too low. I'm just pulling out some things and looking to see how I can dress it up a little bit more. See, that's really pretty, and someone sent me these too. I would have to trim that edge off because it is, the corner is rounded on my paper, but that would be pretty, wouldn't it? It's got that pink in it that's in here, I think. Let's see. Okay, let's look more. Find a butterfly. I can find the one that I want to put on there. And I've just got these laying here so that I'll remember to grab them and use them. So they're just stuck in my little container here, as you can see. That one's pretty. Then I also have that one. And then the other ones are gold. Alright, let's see what, see which one we like the best. I really like that one. And I'm not sure if they made this one. It kind of looks like it was made. And this may be the front of it, but I like this better. I think that's going to be the front if I put that one down like that. And then, you could even tuck some little ephemera and things in these. That would be cute too. Okay, let's see. You know, I'm just diddle-daddling around. You know I want to put everything on it, but you can't do that. That'd be too much. But I am going to put this butterfly down there. So we're talking about flying and flying away and all of that, so butterflies seem like they work. I think I might even make my daughters one of these for Christmas. Okay. Here we go. Got that on there. And then just show you how you can just tuck a few little things in here if you want to. Different little pieces. That's cute. That could be tucked in there. It can be tucked in here, tucked in there. Lots of little pieces that you can tuck in around. Just do some ephemera if you wanted to. And I think I will trim this off. That's probably not what I'm going to leave in there, but just to let you see that you can put different things in there. I'm probably going to put a book of stamps in there. Okay, put that there. There we go. And then let's grab some envelopes and we'll put them right there. Now I just grabbed some white envelopes since that paper is white, but you could put any color you want in here. And these are just the standard envelopes, standard card envelopes, gift card envelopes. I'll get that out in a minute. There we go. I'm going to do that like that so that that'll show that it's a little gift card. Isn't that sweet? And if you wanted to, you could tie a ribbon around it. That would be pretty. Let's see. Do we want to tie a ribbon around it or a piece of lace? See if we might want to tie a piece of lace around it. I don't know. I kind of like it without the lace. And it stays closed fine. But you could put whatever you want on there. Any kind of closure you wanted. But I'm just going to leave the lace off for right now. And that is sweet. I like that. So that is a nice little gift that you can give to your coworkers or your friends or stocking stuffers. This will go down in my girls' stockings. I will have a couple of these made in their particular style to put down in their stockings. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little bell if you want notifications when we put up new videos. And we will talk to you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to use some of the stains by Patty Pockets, and we're going to do some staining of some pages, some different paper, because I am out of dyed paper, so I need more. So we're probably going to be doing that tomorrow. So we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.